Hello and welcome to Weekly Hypnosis with Jodi. Now, this hypnosis is fun and interactive, and it is because it is created by you. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you for your suggestions. But for now, just give this video a like. And as you come in, please comment and let me know where you're tuning in from. Now, I've got an announcement to make very shortly, but if you are new here, my name is Jodi. I am a weight loss specialist and hypnotherapist, and this is Awaken, and we create resources to make weight loss fun and easy so you can be healthy, happy, and energized. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, please hit subscribe if you're listening on YouTube, or hit the or follow us on Facebook if you're watching on Facebook. Now, what I want to know from you is, as you're coming in and letting me know where you're tuning in from, have a think about what it is that you would like to change. And I'd really love to include that in the session tonight. So as you're thinking about that, I've got a little bit of announcement. I've got a program, Never Diet Again program, and it's been going for about 8 years now. And I just felt like that it was really due for an update and a refresh. And I'm so close to finishing it now. I'm really, really excited about that. So what I'm going to do is, to celebrate the relaunch of that program, we are going to have a 5-day challenge. So this is a 5-day mindset reset challenge rather. And so what I'm going to do is invite you all to participate in that challenge. So it's coming up very shortly, and I do have notes, but I don't even know where I put it. Oh, here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the link our Facebook, our private Facebook group. So what I want you to do is join our private Facebook group, and we will be starting this 5-day mindset reset challenge in very soon, probably next week or maybe the week after. But in the meantime, I want you to come and join our private group. Click the link and send a request and join our private group, and invite your friends. And so we've got going to have a bit of a competition for this where you can win some prizes. So we want to help as many people as possible. Now, this challenge is free. So join our group, invite your friends, and the person who invites the most people will win some prizes. So what I have got in store for you is a free hypnosis download and a recipe meal plan. So the recipe meal plan is it will have a shopping list. It will have a plan of what to eat. Now, this isn't a diet. This is healthy recommended food, just something to think about. So you don't have to think about what it is that you need to eat. All healthy stuff. So you get a shopping list and 2 months worth of meal plans already done for you, plus all the recipes, and you get pictures of it as well, so you can see what it's supposed to look like when you've finished cooking it. And you will get a hypnosis session with me. Now, we're doing them over Zoom, obviously, these days. So I will do a personalized hypnosis session for you. So at the end, hang on to the end of this session tonight. I will pop the link into the chat box, and come and join us in the private group. We have a lot of fun in there, and on Tuesdays we do little travels to different places of the world, seeing that we can't travel right now, which is one of my favorite things. But I'm really looking forward to doing this 5-day challenge. It is based on the first module of the Never Diet Again program, which is called the Kickstart Pack. And I have jam-packed this module. It's a whole program on its own. You're really going to love it, and I think that you're going to get a kick out of it. And the thing is that you can use this Kickstart Pack and the way it's set up to reset your mind in anything that you want to do, not just weight loss. So go ahead, click that link at the end. Now, I'm just going to get these up right now. Excuse me while I do that. I was in the middle of doing something when the live came on and I wasn't quite ready. Okay, so let's have a look. Who's here tonight? We have got Sarah. Hi, Sarah. I'm excited for you to finally be here too. And I think that's Isabel. You're watching via Facebook. Hey, Donna from Cranbourne. Fantastic. And Sarah, you're excited about this challenge. I'm excited about it too. So I put the link in there for the support group. Now, hopefully you've been having a think about what it is that you would like to change tonight, and pop that in the comments section and let me know if there's something in particular that you would like to change. I do have an idea of what to do tonight. I always kind of have a little bit of an idea of what I would like to do in case you didn't have any suggestions, but do pop that in. Also, let me know, people are going to be watching this on replay. So just pop in the comments whether you're watching this live or watching this on the replay. That would be fun to know as well. So hi, Jodi. How are you? So what would you like to change tonight? What would you like included in the session tonight? I'm really excited to hear. Or would you like me to just take you through something? I know it's been challenging. We've got elections on. Things are a little bit up in the air there. We've had countries going into lockdown. We've got other people coming out of lockdown, going back to work. It's a little bit, up in the air, a little bit confusing. So have a think about that. Is there anything that you would like to change? I know this chat's a little bit slow tonight before it's giving me your comments. But pop something in there if there is something that you would like specifically added to the live session. If not, pop in the comments, just, Jodi, make it up, or, I'm happy for you to do anything tonight. And Jodi, she's happy to go with whatever. Fantastic. And I like being creative for you guys. And I've just got an idea of, I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. I was thinking about it during the week and thinking about you all that, come back often. And thank you for that, joining me. Sometimes we can get into this mode where we're fighting, right? So we're always fighting to lose weight. We're fighting to, stay on track and eat healthy and, be good and do all the right things, where it feels like it's a fight, it's a challenge. And we're always on that track of pushing, trying to make these changes. And it may seem like a battle at times. So what I really wanted to do tonight, thinking about that, was in hypnosis, teach your mind to kind of do a bit of a turn. So if we imagine that we're in a stream, so to speak, and the fight that we're having, this struggle, is us trying to walk through, wade through water that's thigh height, pushing against the current of the raging river. And so what I want to do is I want us to turn around and, let go and float with the stream of the river. So I really would like to do that and use a little bit of metaphors in the hypnosis tonight. So to, try and stop some of the resistance that we may have as we're going through change. So that's what I would like to focus on tonight, if you're up for that, is teaching our mind to go with the current and choosing the easier path. And we're often told that, the easy path is lazy, or, it's not hard work. If it's not hard work, it's not worth it. What's that saying? It's, you got to work hard or something like that to succeed. Where it's just not true. I believe that if you take the path of least resistance, it becomes easier and you enjoy it and you tend to stick to that more. And it's becomes a path that is a simple one for you to go down rather than that fight, always trying to walk upstream. So if you want, let's get into that. And everyone's happy for me to choose, which is good. And what we'll do is we'll have a nice relaxation. We always like to start with really relaxing the mind and body, nice and deep relaxation, because we never really take this time for ourselves, do we? So I'd like to do that. Now make sure that you don't have any clothes that are restrictive, that you are going to be warm. It was beautiful yesterday and today not so much. So, grab a blankie quickly if you need to, because we're about to start. I'm just going to go through my notes, make sure I haven't forgotten anything, because, perimenopause brain. Talked about the private group. Put the link in there. Yes. While you're waiting for me to figure myself out, give this video a like. It really helps. If you give it a like, then I know that people are happy. Alrighty, now we're ready to go. Yes, we're all ready to go. So get yourself comfy in a comfortable spot. And it's okay to move around if you need to. Even as we're getting into that stillness, as we're traveling towards stillness, it is okay to move. Some people may experience swallowing, and that's all normal as well too. I swallow a lot when I go into trance, so I thought I'd mention that. So tonight I remembered the music. You'll let me know in the comments if I'm too loud or too quiet, or the music is too loud or too quiet. Okay, go ahead, close your eyes. Nice deep breath. And just let it out with a sigh. Nice cleansing breath in. And hold it just for a few seconds. And release that breath. Nice and slow. And as you're relaxing, there's a little bird that appeared just in my window, peering in. Maybe he's sensing peace is about to happen. And just allow that breath to return to normal. Maybe if you can focus your attention on the sounds and the music. And let that music wash over you. And you may connect with the vibrations of that music. And at the same time, maybe you'll notice the stillness around you. As you feel that breath moving the body. The ever so slight rise and fall of the chest. And maybe you'll notice how the breath moves the stomach. And I wonder if you can feel somewhere else around the body where the breath makes that slight movement. As you allow yourself to get lost in the sounds of the music. the feeling of the breath, allowing yourself to drift down. Maybe noticing where the body connects to where you are, feeling a lightness or a heaviness. And in a moment, we're going to melt away the body, melt away any stiffness, any soreness, as we imagine butter melting away in the warm sun. And you can take your attention to that part in the body that may have some stiffness or soreness. And imagine it melting away now. With each and every breath, relaxing further and further, allowing that stiffness and soreness just melt away. And you can imagine what that muscle would look like as it melted. All that tension just became loose and limp and slack. And now you can direct your attention to those legs and those feet. And you can give them a command to relax and let go now. And melt away. So you don't need to even feel them anymore. As if they don't exist. They can just float away. And bring that relaxation up into the hips, the back, into all the muscles and the tendons. And imagine that just melting away, disappearing. Any tightness just becomes loose, like undoing a knot. Bit by bit, loosening that knot, releasing that tension. That's right. Now imagine that beautiful, relaxing feeling deepening now, deepening down into your very center core. And like a wave, spreading that relaxation out through your body, melting it away. Any tension just gone, totally gone from your awareness. As that body melts away, and you may only just feel those arms, those shoulders, that neck, and that head remains. And you can send that relaxation now up into those shoulders, down those arms, right down to the fingertips. As you notice all the sensations in those hands for a moment. And now you can allow those hands to just start to melt away. And any sounds from the outside world can drift in and out as you refocus on my voice and return to relaxing. And those hands can just melt away now. Right up those arms, into those shoulders, completely melt them away. like they're not even there anymore. As you can imagine, just like that butter melting. Sending that deep relaxation in around the shoulders. You know, sometimes we hold that tension there, don't we? That's the weight of the day, the weight of the world. You can go ahead and imagine that being lifted off those shoulders now. That's not your burden to carry. As we leave the world behind, we leave those shoulders behind. That neck can go loose and limp and slack. And you can confidently just allow that head to droop and relax wherever it needs to. No need to hold it up anymore. As that relaxation spreads up through the neck, up and around that jaw. Relaxing all the muscles and tendons in that jaw so that jaw can just confidently relax. As you just let it go, those lips may part. As you feel the world just slipping away as you drift into this beautiful place. And sending that relaxation up over the face, in around those eyes. Finding that peaceful feeling wash over that face, melting that face away, up over that scalp, in every single hair follicle. And you can take a moment now to notice the feelings and sensations in that scalp, like thousands of tiny little hands massaging that scalp ever so slowly and gently, as that too starts to slowly melt away any concerns, any cares, any worries, any thoughts can just drift in and drift out as you refocus on my voice. That's right. You can totally leave that body behind now as you imagine lifting up and away, leaving it behind and leaving the world behind with it. As you gently float effortlessly like a feather in the wind, just like that feather floating in a gentle breeze, ebbing and flowing, weightlessness. And as you're soaring up now above the earth, looking down, noticing the beautiful nature, as you can see your house below and see through that house where you are relaxing there as you leave that earthy body behind, as you drift further and further into a deep relaxation. And the more and more you float up and away from that body, the more deeply relaxed you feel, just like that feather floating, ebbing, flowing in that gentle curl as the wind gently takes you along a journey, traveling along now in this beautiful weather on this perfect day. high above, watching the beautiful nature below. And up ahead there's a stream. As the wind gently rocks you further and further, deeper and deeper, as you drift down, gently down, gently down, gently down, just going with the flow of the wind, drifting down towards that beautiful, gently flowing river. It's the river of your life. And as you gently drift down further and further, deeper as you go, and in a moment, light as a feather, landing on the top of that river, feeling so deeply relaxed. Go ahead and land now, gently, gently, like a floating feather on the top of that gentle running water. The peaceful sounds of the water running along ever so slowly. The sounds of the water touching the banks and waving back again. And as you're floating along, light as a feather, effortlessly, you notice the fish underneath, swimming with you, happy, gentle, showing you the way. And sometimes there's a rock, and the water gently swims around that rock. It slows you down a little, but it doesn't stop you from floating downstream, floating down the easy way. Because it'll be unnatural to try and turn that feather around and go upstream. That would be a challenge. You can go ahead and try and imagine that now, that feather trying to go upstream. It seems dark, hard, stressful. When all you need to do is just turn around and just allow yourself to flow downstream. Find the gentle, easy way to get to where you're going. Enough of that hard way now. Let's turn that feather around, light as a feather. Drifting down stream, the easy way. You seem to find your path. It feels so much nicer to be floating with the current. Ebbing and flowing with the water. Fish don't swim upstream. They swim downstream. And they are the natural size and shape for them. And you may notice the animals in the stream. They too swim downstream. Gently playing, frolicking, and enjoying the gentle flow of the stream. Providing them life, the source of well-being, the peace and nature in their life. Enjoying what is natural for them. That's right. Flow with the stream now and enjoy this beautiful moment as you flow along light as a feather. There's now you no longer need to flow upstream or even try to step through the river the wrong way. Take a moment and enjoy this feeling of going with the flow, sensing what is good for you, what you enjoy, what you love, and flowing with the stream. And as you flow along in this stream, you may notice, hear, feel, or see, or sense what it is that you need to do now to become the size and shape that's natural for you. Just float along and allow those signals to come to you. Allow the messages, the images, the sounds, the feelings, the intuition to come to you now and let you know whatever it is that you need to do to be the size and shape that's natural for you, the fun and easy way, the way that you know will be a new way of living that will bring you joy. Let it come to you now. And let go of anything into that water and let it flow away, anything that's stopping you. Any thoughts, any habits, just let it all go. Release it into the water and let that water of life take it away because you have no need for it anymore. As you gently drift along, light as a feather, and you may start to notice things feel different already. And it may not be today, tomorrow, or next week. But you're going to see a flash of colour out the corner of your eye. And when you see that flash of colour out the corner of your eye, that part of you that knows joy in being happy, healthy, and strong comes alive and is more bigger and more vibrant within you. The feeling becomes so strong and so powerful, compelling you forward towards this beautiful life that you dream of. Unstoppable, unshakable. It's just who you are now. That's right. And as you flow along in this beautiful river of life, letting that stream gently take you on your journey, as you float along with it enjoying everything in its path, noticing all the beauty and nature around you. The colours just seem more vibrant now. The grass is more greener. The sky is more blue. The rain sounds more beautiful than ever before. The wind moving the trees seems like a song and a dance as those trees gently move, branch by branch, dancing in the wind. You can get lost for hours in the beautiful dance of nature. And you've never noticed how many different shades of green can be just in just one tree. Or notice the colour of brick, which you thought was one colour. And now you notice just how vibrant and how varied the most simplest things are. As you find yourself more mindful now, and feeling the abundance of the universe, the abundance of love, the abundance of energy, the abundance of joy, and the abundance of health. And immerse yourself into this moment right now and allow yourself to get lost. Lose yourself in this moment. Drift away, drift away, drift away. Drift yourself into another dimension. Another dimension that may be a kaleidoscope of colour. As you float along light as a feather in this technicolor moments of joy. Releasing away whatever needs to be released, leaving that all behind. As you drift in this moment, in this other dimension, drifting deeper and deeper further into your unconscious, opening doors that need to be opened, closing doors that need to be closed. Until you've left everything else behind and you open the door to you. The authentic, the real you. And drifting into her now. That's right. Releasing whatever needs to be released. Bringing in whatever needs to be brought in. filling that soul with love and joy from your own heart. Letting it fill up every system, cell, and organ, down to every quantum particle. Love and joy, love and joy, love and joy. Now, allow that feeling of love and joy to radiate all around you, filling every pore, every molecule, every quantum particle, every hair follicle, every speck of skin, deep down into your core, into your soul, radiating all around you. And like a starburst, the source of your energy connects to the source of all creation, the source of nature, as you feel the energy radiating from you like a starburst all around the world and back to you, with connections spreading off to the trees, to the ground, to the stars, to the planets, to the people, sending that love and joy that is so full in your heart all around you, to your loved ones, to all the people in the world that need it, and even to those who don't. Feeling the energy of everybody on this session now and in the future, sending that love and joy, feeling it come back to you. What a beautiful feeling to feel the love in your own heart. That's how much love you give to others. And now it's time to give that love to you forever and always, because you're worthy and you're worth it. And tonight, when you go to bed at a time that is right and natural for you, any dreams that you have will be of a learning nature and positive. And when you wake in the morning, you'll awaken knowing something's changed. And you'll look forward to whatever it is that you're going to do for the rest of the day, surprised that this amazing feeling still remains with you. And as you go about your day, you know that today and every day is the first day of the rest of your life. And every day, in every way, it gets better and better. And you know that every day, in every way, it gets better and better. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And when I say 5, your eyes will be wide open and wide awake, fully aware, back in the room, feeling so deeply relaxed and so wonderfully motivated and loved. 1, feeling yourself return back down to that body now, transcending and descending back into that body. And 2, feeling the energy rise up through the feet, right up into the body, as you may become more aware of those arms and those legs and that body. And 3, feeling the energy return more and more to every system, cell, and organ, as you feel yourself reconnected with the body now, as you come closer and closer up to the surface and bringing that relaxing energy with you. And 4, feeling more energy return now. As you can feel it pulsing through those arms and legs and through that body, through that soul and mind. And you're feeling that love, bringing that all back with you, the love that you have in your heart. You can feel it so strong now, coming closer and closer, fall right up to the surface. And 5, eyes wide open, wide awake, fully aware, back in the room, feeling so motivated for health like never before. Take your time, coming back now. Open those eyes if you haven't already. Have a little bit of a stretch. And let me know how you're feeling in the comments. And while you take your time, coming back to full awareness, make sure that you drink some water, a little bit more than you normally would. As we're releasing things in hypnosis, it can sometimes release out toxins or waste, and we want to flush that away with water. So drink some nice, pure, refreshing, vibrant water to cleanse out the body a little bit further and just help it along. Love and care for the mind and body tonight. Maybe listen to some gentle music, some peaceful music. Nothing too heavy on the TV. And just be gentle with yourself. Lighting a beautiful, nice candle, enjoying that nice aroma around the place. Some lavender, having a chamomile tea or other herbal tea. Have an early night if you can, like I always say. Or even if you remember any of that, reflect on it. Maybe there was something that came up or something that you're noticing now that is coming up from that. I'm so glad that was relaxing. Joy is saying it was nice and relaxing. That's good. How's everyone else feeling? Now, as usual, if you need a specific help, these sessions are a general nature. So if you need specific help and you're not sure what to do or how to go about that, you can always head to our website, www.awaken, AWAECNAN, that's AWAECNAN, and make a booking and have a chat with me, and I can help you with a little bit of a strategy and how you can move forward with your health and your well-being. Jodi, you're feeling really good. That's great. I'm so glad. Now, don't forget, this session will end in a minute because I want you to really take advantage of how you're feeling right now. So once we end the session, I will post the link as well. So just give me a few seconds to the private group. So if you're not already a member of the private group, and I know some of the ladies are already, join the private group because we're going to have a 5-day challenge that will start soon. And that way you can be part of the free challenge. And again, invite as many people as you like. Normally that group is very private and I don't let anybody into it. So, but some of the people in that group are going to be moving to forums as we revamp the Never Died Again program. So I will let more people into the private group now. So join that, invite as many people as you like. And again, the prizes will be the meal plan with recipes, and you can choose which one there is. There's quite a few. And I've got some that aren't even in the shop that you could choose from. A hypnosis, personalized hypnosis session from me. We'll do a live one, just me and you. And also a hypnosis download as well. And it can be the one that goes with the challenge. that I recommend, or one other that you might have your eye on. And Sarah, you're saying you're tired now, but you're relaxed and wide awake, feeling great. That's fantastic. Okay, so have a fantastic night. Again, I will see you next Wednesday and we'll do another session. As you go about your week, I'd love to hear back next week if you notice anything different or notice any changes or anything that's kind of standing out to you, because we did a little bit of post-hypnotic suggestion for you. So do let me know. Join the private group, and I can't wait to see you in the challenge, and I'll see you all next week. Bye for now.